The playground was alive with laughter, children running, swings creaking, sneakers pounding the ground. But for Olivia Hayes, it was just another Saturday in a world where her daughter hadn't spoken in 3 years. She had stopped believing in miracles, until she met a stranger who didn't just speak to Emily, he listened. Children's laughter filled the sunny playground. Sneakers thudded on wood chips, swings creaked, and the scent of fresh-cut grass hung in the air. But on a far swing, 7-year-old Emily Hayes sat still. Her small hands clung loosely to the chains, lips pressed together just as they had been for the past 3 years. Since the accident, she hadn't spoken a word. Her mother, Olivia, had tried everything: doctors, therapists, specialists with warm smiles and colorful charts. Nothing worked. She was beginning to accept the silence might last forever. Still, she brought Emily to places like this, pretending it was just another Saturday. That's when Olivia noticed him. A man in his mid-30s, rugged but gentle-looking. His slacks were worn, and a faded blue sweatshirt hung loosely on his frame. He laughed deeply as he pushed a boy, probably his son, on the tire swing. When the swing slowed, he caught Olivia watching. Instead of looking away, he gave Emily a small nod, then walked toward them with his son. Kneeling to meet Emily's eyes, he spoke so softly the breeze almost carried his words away. "Mind if we say hello?" Emily stayed silent. Olivia was about to speak for her, but something in his patient quiet stopped her. He slowly held out his hand, palm up. Emily studied it, then placed her own small hand in his. His smile grew warm. After glancing at Olivia for permission, he leaned closer. "Want to know how I can tell?" Emily's lips parted for the first time in 3 years. Her voice was barely a whisper. "How?" "Because brave kids don't have to be the loudest," he said. "They only talk when it matters." Emily tilted her head. "What's your name?" "Jack," he said, nodding toward his boy. "And this is Mason." Emily quietly introduced herself. Jack smiled wider and bent low, as if sharing a secret. "The big slide's not the fastest. The little one behind the sandbox is slippery from the sun." Olivia hadn't seen her daughter's eyes sparkle like that in years. When Jack asked if she wanted to try, Emily glanced at her mother. Olivia nodded. Jack walked beside her, not holding her hand, not treating her like she was fragile. Minutes later, Emily returned grinning, cheeks flushed. "She's got a lot to say," Jack whispered to Olivia. "She just needs someone who knows how to ask." As he started to leave, Olivia called after him. "Jack, would you join us for coffee?" I haven't heard her speak in 3 years. At the cafe, Mason and Emily whispered and giggled. Olivia finally asked, "How did you know what to say?" Jack looked at his coffee. "When our dad left, my sister stopped talking. People thought she was broken. She wasn't, she just didn't trust anyone. I didn't fix her. I just waited until she was ready." His sleeve slipped back, revealing a worn hospital band. "I was an army medic. 2 tours. On my last run, we hit an IED. My leg took the worst of it, but my best friend didn't make it. After that, the noise, the crowds, it was too much. So I moved here with Mason. Sometimes I volunteer at parks. Helps the kids. Help me too." "That's not selfish," Olivia said softly. "That's incredible." The next morning, Olivia woke to a sound she hadn't heard in years, a soft humming from Emily's room. She sat on the edge of her bed, barely breathing. Later, at the playground, Emily spotted Mason and shouted for the football. Her voice rang clear. Olivia joined Jack at the fence. "You don't know how much this means to me." "I think I do," he said. "I've seen what it looks like when the light comes back on in someone's eyes." They watched the kids laugh together. Olivia hesitated, then said, "Jack, I run a company that makes communication devices for people with speech impairments. What you have this way of connecting it can't be taught. I want to hire you to train my team." Jack studied her. "You'd trust your company to someone like me?" Without hesitation. He was quiet for a long moment, then smiled faintly. "All right. His voice softened as the children ran past. "I think Emily isn't the only one finding her voice again." Olivia knew he was right. That day, Emily found her voice. And maybe, just maybe, so did Jack. Because sometimes it isn't about fixing someone. It's about standing quietly beside them until they're ready to speak.